Hey guys, welcome to my feeding video, and this one will feature my newest teas in the collection. But first up, we will start off with the Euathlus species Blue, the Ecuadorian, well actually I forgot what the, oh it was the blue femur, that's right, that's the common name. Give it a mealworm there. Oh yeah. I figured that he would like that. One of my best eaters for sure. Alright, let's move on and let this one eat. Here's my smaller Brachypelma albopilosum, the Honduran curly hair. It doesn't. Where are you gonna get it? You've had mealworms. There you go. I was fixing to say, you know what they are. I haven't given you one in a while, but very good. Alright, moving on. Here's my Ephobopus murinus, the skeleton. Oh yeah. Awesome. Let's see. Maybe another one. Very tiny mealworms there. Man, such a beauty. See, that'll do it for now, huh? You can have that one for later then. That's funny. It's 1 foot on it. So he's like, hey, where are you going? Come back here. That's cute. Oh, there we go. Oh, you animal, you. You beast. Oh, you gotta love them. So beautiful. Alright, we'll let them eat. Next. And here's my larger Brachypelma albopilosum, the Honduran curly hair. That was a big cricket. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. I was like, you let it go. She got it. She got it. Awesome. Alright, we'll move on. And here is my Lasiodora parahybana, the salmon pink bird eater. Oh, wow. Man. Oh, you just want that one, huh? Ooh, skittish little thing. Very hair flicky, too. Alright, you enjoy. You have a little snack for later. Alright, next. Here is my Psalmopoeus cambridgei, the Trinidad chevron. Let's see if he or she would like a mealworm. think she got it. Oh yeah, she did. Look at that. Yes, vicious monster, you. There you go. Awesome. Alright, next. Here's my larger Brachypelma smithi, the Mexican red knee, and this one is in heavy pre-molt, so I will not feed this one. Colors are fading and abdomen is quite dark and swollen, so I'm hoping to get a molt from this one soon. Alright, moving on. This is the lair of my Heterothele villosella, the Tanzanian chestnut, and this one has definitely made itself home and has webbed a whole bunch of the entrance here to its burrow, but it is alive and well, but it scampered away when I shined the light on it, so I'm just going to offer this one a meal. Yeah, okay. It was very hungry. Oh man. He's like, yes please. No hesitation. I was going to reposition the worm. Well, that wasn't necessary. Awesome. Well, got an excellent eater on our hands here. Well, at least you got to see it a little bit. But yeah, it's doing great, as you can see. Very lively. Alright, moving on. Here's the same little rascal that gave me a threat posture recently for just putting water in its dish. Getting rid of the substrate out of there and giving it clean water. And that was the thanks I got. This is the Phormictopus cancerides, the Haitian brown bird eater. Feisty as all get out, as you could see. And this one is in pre-molt but still wants to eat. Yeah, they're definitely vicious eaters. You can already tell at the very top of the abdomen that it's darkened and it is swollen. So, but I figured this one would want to eat anyway. So, I filled up the water dish, but I want to spray it down just a little bit, just to up the humidity a tad. So, because I think a molt will be imminent, but as you can see, it didn't stop it from wanting to eat. Alright, moving on to the next one. Before I give this one some more water and spray down the enclosure, I just wanted to show you how much this one likes its new home. This is the Poecilotheria rufilata, the red slate ornamental. And so I'm going to add some water and then see if we can get a feed from this one. Alright, stand by. Alright, back to the rufilata. It thankfully didn't spaz out when I gave it water. So I'm going to stick a mealworm in there and see if this one will be interested. A lot of webbing right there. See if it's gonna. Doesn't seem interested in it yet, but so I'll just leave it in there and check on it later. Alright, we'll move on to the next one, but doing well. This one's going to be hard to see, but this is the Chilobrachys dycolus. I can't remember the common name right off the top of my head, but I think it was like Asian smoky or blue, or I don't remember. But this is a tea that will have some nice blue on it as it gets older. Let's see if it would like a mealworm. This one built its webbing very much like the avic does. When you have a enclosure like this, it pretty much webbed up the entire lid to the substrate. So it was difficult to open. Yeah, there he is. There we go. You can barely see it with the webbing there. But that worm should be a good size, so we'll just leave it. And maybe it'll get it later. But yeah, doing well. Alright, moving on. This is my Hapalopus species pumpkin patch. And they're with a dead cricket. And so hopefully it will eat it. And I added a little bit of moisture in there too, with just a few water droplets since it's such a tiny tea. They're doing really well. Alright, moving on. This one is in hiding. This is my Hapalopus lividum, the cobalt blue. And now that I think about it, someone had corrected me that it's no longer called Hapalopus, and of course now the name escapes me of what it's called now. Was it Cyriopagopus or I don't remember. I have it written down somewhere. But anyway, yeah. Used to be called Hapalopus lividum, but then they had a name change, so I'll correct it in the description. Alright, let's see if this one would like a superworm. Not a superworm, let's do crickets. Let's see. There's crickets. Let's see, did you get it or did you just... Can't tell. Let's see if she got it. Yeah, it looks like she did. Yeah. She's doing well, though. We'll leave her alone. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Here's my Theraphosa stirmi, the burgundy Goliath bird eater. Doing well. I think this time we'll give her some crickets instead of superworms. And as you can see, she had no objection to that. And she gets a lot of them. And she's a big girl. There we go. Those are pretty good sized ones too. Yep, my lovely lady is doing well. Very plump, very healthy. Doing great. Yeah, you can tell that she's a superworm lover too with how plump she is. That's why I wanted to give her crickets this time. Don't want to get her too overweight. But yep, doing great. Alright, moving on to the next one. This used to be called a Paraphysa parvula. Now it's Euathlus parvulus, the Chilean gold. So I think I'll give this one a mealworm today. Oh yeah. Another good eater most of the time. On camera anyway, but it always eats. Doing great. Alright, moving on. Here is my Avicularium metallica, the metallic pink toe. Doing just fine. I'm going to give this one a tiny cricket. Actually, let me see. I might have a small enough worm for this one to get. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can get these real tiny mealworms. Got these babies here. Oh. You gonna get that? You're gonna lose your worm. I think that one might be afraid. Tell you what, I'll put a little bitty baby cricket in there too. And check on it later, because I don't know when this one is supposed to molt. It could be just spooked. So let me see if I could find a... There's a small one right there. We'll try that. You try that and see if you'd rather have a cricket. And I'll check on this one later. Alright, but doing well as you can see. Alright, next. Here's my Paraphysa scrofa, the Chilean copper. Doing well. Let me see. This one might want a little bitty mealworm. That's a good size for you. Interested? You want that, sweetie? Oh, isn't that just cute? Oh, look at that. Oh, honey, this is not takeout. Oh, you lost your worm. Just get back in there. Here, I'll get it, honey. I know. I know. You just got so excited you flipped over. Here. There's your worm. In fact, since you wanted it so bad, you might lose it. Here. Get your worm. I'll get you another one. You can have it later if you want. Alright. Well, it was cute. Alright, you're going to have to get in there because I got to close the lid. Alright. Doing well. Next. Here's my second Hapalopus species pumpkin patch right there. Doing really well. So I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the last one and just put a couple of droplets of water in there and a very, very tiny cricket. Alright, next. Guess who molted? My Villosella diversipes, the Amazon sapphire pink toe. Very cool. So won't be feeding this one, but gave it plenty to drink. So very awesome. You just wait. In no time, these colors will be just bursting. It's going to be amazing. Doing well. Alright, move on to the next one. Let it take a drink. Well, now I'm in a bad mood. My Villosella diversipes apparently died right after it molted. That's really a shame. There's the molt. And I just thought something was off when I was looking at the tea. It just wasn't reacting at all. So this is really upsetting. I've heard that young avics can be fragile, but I don't know. Some people have the worst luck with them, and others do just fine. So far, my Villosella-attack is doing great, but this one, apparently not. Well, that stinks. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. This one will just be an update. This is the Grammostola pulchripes, the chocolate golden knee. Doing really well. So, this one is going through a fasting period, so I'm just going to use this one as an update. Alright, moving on. Here's my Nandu chromatus, the white striped bird eater. Doing really well. She's just like my Acanthoscurria geniculata and chacoana. She likes to climb up the tongs when she's overzealous to get food. yeah. Atta girl. Gobble them up. Gobble, gobble. And off to the sunset. Alright, very good. You enjoy. Next. Here's the Acanthoscurria chacoana, the Bolivian salmon pink. She's one of my crazy eaters. If they have Acanthoscurria in their name, they're going to be a crazy eater most likely. And she is no exception. Good job, girly. Alright, you enjoy. Next.